All right, guys, welcome, welcome to this live stream. And here I plan to, show you how this system works, how I've been able to work my system out to give this kind of results. And let's get straight into it. I don't want to waste our time. Let's get into it. And okay, so it's time 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time, as you can see. So, uh, first of all, I would like to show you running trades. All right, so I'm going to be using paper trading anytime I'm live like this, for obvious reasons, which is not not a financial advisor. um all this, whatever you see on my channel, is for entertainment purposes only. So let's get into it. So you can see the trades, all these trades running. I have about $6,459 unrealized profit running trade. So first we are going to walk through them, then we are going to understand the kind of entry I I had to enter the trade. So let's get into it. Let's go. So the first one I will be showing you is the CRV. I just want to follow the order at which it shows out here. CRV is the first trade I'll be showing you. So let's open the chart for CRV. All right. So this is CRV. I got the sell signal on CRV very early this morning for a here. You can see the signal. The signal is still live. Okay. So the signal is still live, and of course, it's not going my direction yet. So the signal says sell. The time was around 6 a.m. Nigerian time. So the signal was sell. And first of all, it came towards my desired direction, but now it seems to be going against me. So my risk on this is approximately $500, 488 to be precise. So it's approximately $500, and and I'm not even bothered about this trade because I trust the system. This is 58%. Most of my trades, yeah, which is 58% of my total trade. Yeah, it's TP1. So I'm not really bothered about the outcome of this trade because I know most likely to is going to hit TP as I expect. So that is that one on that one. So the next one we'll be checking is OP. As you can see, OP is running in profit for me already. So I got the sell signal. OP has hit my TP1 target. I wasn't even active. I wasn't active when OP hit my TP1 target. So, moreover, my target for all trades are at what's it called? TP3. And usually, this is how I trade. Whenever I got a signal like this. Once we get to TP1, I break even the trade. I close half my position. I break even the trade. But then I was not active as of the time this trade hit TP1. You can see where I entered, but with this arrow up around here, you can see where I entered. This is where I entered the trade. So and now the trade came down to give me one-to-one risk reward, which means my $495 was realized first. Yeah, so I could have probably taken like $200 out and then break even what is left. But then since I was not active and it is still running in my direction, I'll just leave it. And also, I need to say this, that all trades we are taking on the 1 hour time frame. Now, for this very trade, as you can see, this very trade is up to 60% of trades on OP reaches TP1, up to 60% of them, which shows that it's a very profitable pair using this system. So up to 60% of trades using reach TP1. So let's just proceed. Let's check. The next one is going to be Solana. So most of this trade actually I entered at the same time because the what's it called? That was the time I was awake, and I noticed that those trades were still around my entry. For instance, Solana signal was first given here, around here. So usually the stop loss and the take profit levels don't change. So by the time I came online, Solana's entry was around exact at this exact point where I put the stop. So I knew that okay, Solana is still probably going to sell according to what our system, the system has analyzed, and Solana has a 56% TP1 win rate, which 231 trades on the 1 hour time frame. It's TP1 at least. So I'm confident in the trade here. So I'm not even break even yet because the target is TP1 to break even. TP1 to break even. So And for Solana, my target is 1:2. Okay, though my what's it called? This shows 1 to 3, 1 to 9.1, and the reason why I did not use that is because if you check, my entry is not at the entry called. Okay, it was not at the point where the entry was actually called. So my entry was actually higher than where the entry was called. So the actual entry for this trade is supposed to be. Apologies for the advert. I'm not using my premium trading view account here because I'm using what's it called, paper trading here on the free accounts. So the actual entry is supposed to be at 203.13, but my actual entry here on this trade is 203.51 for Solana, so 203.51. So that is why there's difference in my desired take profit as well. So my target is just 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So I maintained the stop loss um, value up here, which is expected to be, the stop loss is, excuse me, let me say I could get that out. I'll get it out. Come on. All right. If I shrink it, yeah, you can see the stop loss is at 205.42, and that's around the area where my stop loss is as well. So literally, Solana is currently running at 1,720 dollar profit. So let's check the next one. So the next one is going to be, we have checked CRV, we have checked OP, we have checked SOL. So we are going to check say USD. So here on say has given me TP1. Okay, so I'm very good to close say because my risk on say is $1,476. So say has given me my TP1 target. And if you observe, my entry on C was actually at the exact point where my entry is supposed to be here. But if you observe, you notice that like there is a particular closed trade here. And the reason for that was that the initial margin I used for C was more than what I was supposed to use. So usually my risk per trade is like 1%. So I didn't calculate the risk properly then. So I was literally using like 2% thereabout. So I had to just close it and I closed half position when it has not even moved yet much. So probably was running at $100 negative when I closed it. So that is why you see the two blue, the blue and the red there. So usually it should just be the red since I've not closed any position. But right now, like I said, I'll be closing half of this position and I'll be break even. So let's do the break even first. So we are going to bring our stop inside our stop loss inside the break even. Then I'm going to close partial close. So since I'm having 410,000 here, I'll just be closing 210,000, leaving 200,000 positions. So you can see we have de-risked the position and then we have mitigated, or as in we have closed. Sorry, let me confirm. So having confirmed, it means that we don't have any risk on say, even if the market is to reverse, no issue. So right now it's that we go back to break even or we hit our target TP, which is going to give us 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So whichever the case might be, we are currently profitable on say, and say is actually going towards that direction. Expecting TP2 to get it at any point in time. Now, if you observe, this is all these trades are crypto because we are currently at the weekend, and at the weekend we all know that the forex market is not running at the weekend, so we are going to be taking the crypto market alone, and that's why we are trading the crypto market alone the weekend. So our target is 1,580. We are currently at $900, so we are going to wait and see how say is going to play out. So the other trades I still have running are we have checked say. Now we are going to check FET, which you can call FET. So FET likewise as it's my TP1 target. So my entry is for FET is rather close to the actual entry. My risk on FET is around $500. So as you can see within here and here, you can see that my risk reward ratio has been cleared out. So I can probably just first of all I would like to break even. I like to break even like this, so I know that whatever happens, I'm not losing anything. And since my risk is low on this, I don't want to I don't want to not follow my rule, so which means I would be closing half of the position, which is going to be at this is 82,000, so I'll be closing 40,000 units. Excuse me, 40,000. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me try again. Uh, I'm coming. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to do partial close. So I'm going to close 42,000 units. 42,210 units. Is it okay? Is it okay? So I've taken 50% off. So whatever happens here, I know I'm going to be profitable on FET. And FET is at 55% risk reward. So it's at 55% risk reward. So it shows that I don't have any issue with FET here. Alright. I don't have any issue with FET at all. So let's check the next pair. So okay, let's check the next. Let's finish all this pair before we now try to see if we can find new entries. So we just checked first here. So the next one is going to be with, that's with art, dog with art. So with is currently at our TP1 level. Our risk is $615. We're currently at $676 profit. So we just do what we have to do. First, we take the risks off. All right, we take the risk off. I could probably take it like $100 thereabouts. I'm going to confirm that. Then I'm going to reduce this from 615 to around 315. Yeah, so I'm going to partially close that. So right now, whatever happens here as well, I got nothing to lose. Every trade is currently in my favor. So let's continue. We just finished with, so we are going to move to ship USDT. All right. Thank you for everyone that is liking. Please do well to subscribe as well. For those who know me earlier than this, I'm not really that fan of coming on live and stuff like this. But then I feel like, why don't I just do this thing? Because it makes sense, and it's just me sharing what I do with you guys and how you guys can also leverage on trades. Like for instance, if I were to be live when I was entering these trades, you guys have the opportunity to enter with me, and also I will be checking some trades after I am done so that we can enter those trades together if they align with my what's it called, expectation. So on this Shiba USDT, which is Shiba Inu, I'm currently in profits, but I don't know, for some reason, it seems my risk reward is not okay. Yeah, my entry point is a little lower than the expected entry. So you can see the entry level here, and you can see the line, the red line is a little bit below it. You can see it around here. So this. So you can see that my entry is a little below. So for this reason, I will just I'll just break even on these alone because I'm very close to my capital. So I'm like very close to my desired risk, 1 to 1 risk reward ratio. There's a chance that I really touched it, but if I've entered on the very line, I would have currently be in 1 to 1 risk reward ratio, which means I'm not going to take any risk anymore on this. I'm just, I'm not going to partially close. That's what I meant to say. I'm not going to, um, I'm not going to, you know, leave it running while I know that I could have just taken some things out. So that leaves Shiba Inu out of it. So the next one is Avax, is Avalanche, also known as Avax. And by now, wow. So Avax, my TP1 is going to be at around $2,200. So I just keep watching Avax for now. It hasn't moved that much. We've not gotten to my TP1 level, so there's not much I would do on Avax right now other than to just sit on my hands and watch how it unfolds. So even though I'm currently at $1,100 profits, yeah, but then I'm not taking the risk. And you observe for trades where my risk is actually high. For instance, this is $2,200 risk. You observe that I actually target 1 to 2 risk reward ratio because I believe I could get that one faster than 1 to 3. You understand? So on this avalanche, my TP1 is usually 51% of all trades. TP2 is 36.6% of all trade, and TP3 is um 30% of all trades. So TP3 is also probable, but then it's better that we take what we have available or what we have much more closer. So 1 to 2 risk reward it is. So that is all about my running trades for now. So let us see if we could find more trades that we could get into. All right. Am I taking partials here? I think I have. Let me check. Okay, we are not yet at TP1. We are not yet at TP1, so I've not taken partials on Solana. All right, so we're just going to wait till we reach TP1. So you can just take partials on Solana. All right. Okay, so I have my watch list for crypto here, and that's the one we'll be using to excuse me. So that's what we'll be using to run through all markets. Now, for the purpose of the fact that I'm not constantly online, and for the purpose of the fact that um, many people might want to follow the trades that I am entering, please let me say this once again. I'm not a financial advisor. Please, whatever trade you want to enter, please ensure that you have the proper understanding before you get into it. Okay, I've made some money on BTC USDT today. That was very early in the morning. That was around, I couldn't remember the exact time, but I think that was around 6 a.m. And the call was probably on the 5 minutes time frame. Let me see if I can get it out. I think it was on the 5 minutes time frame. This is the reward ratio, and this is the. So if you check account history, you can see USD promise down here. So this is BTC USD here. This is BTC USD. So it gave me the actual profits I needed on it. So why am I showing you this is that it trades not just this time frame, which is 1 hour time frame, which I'm showing you. There are times that I trade 5 minutes time frame. I just trade whatever is convenient for me. So if I perceive that I'll still be on my screen for a long period of time, excuse me, I'll probably just take um a time frame that I know that I can easily just sit and watch. For instance, look at the 5 minutes time frame. We have a lot of trades happening on the 5 minutes time frame. There's a sell currently running, and the sell it's TP1. So, but for now, since we are not going to be here all day, just take the 1 hour time frame, which we can literally just take the trades and walk away. So, for now, there's no trade on what's it called? There's no trade on our on this PS on this time frame. So there's not much to do right now. Just leave BTC USD. Okay, it is 51% profitable at TP1. So we're just going to leave it and let's check it Ethereum. So thank you for joining me live once again. Thank you for joining me live, guys, and please do follow me, subscribe to the channel. This is TechySam channel, and I promise to come here and give you trade calls like this using my system. So no trades on Ethereum either. So no trades on Ethereum either. And I'm just trying to look at when these trades were called. These were yesterday trades. The last trade you called here was SL yesterday, but then excuse me, no trades for Ethereum on Ethereum right now. So I'm just going to go to Solana. We are currently running on Solana, so there's nothing much we could do there. We are already in the trades on Solana, and we are good with the trade. The trade is running well, running smooth. So let's just check XRP. That is Ripples. Ripples has no running trades currently. The last two signals were SLs, but you can see before that we had the TP2 here. Now, I think I need to explain something here. The risk reward ratio of the system we are using is a very good one, which means that while we may have some series of stop losses, a single trade that hits your desired take profit, which could be either two or three, is enough to cover for your stop losses. For instance, if you check here, you have a buy here and the TP reach two, so that is like two rewards. Let me just use R. Let me use we call it RR, which is risk to reward ratio. So I'm just going to use the word R to just show you why your risk to reward actually needs to make sense. So I'm just going to scroll back a little. I don't want to go too far. So which date is this? This is August 26th, Monday 25th. Okay, Monday 25th of August, which is around last week. That must be last week. If I am wrong, please correct me. But then it doesn't matter right now. So let's just say we started trading around this period, which is August 26th. Okay, so and the very first trade we took, let's assume that we are not shifting any stop loss here. We are just taking the trade TP3 or SL, TP3 or SL, or no, rather TP1 from TP1 to TP3 to SL or anyone, but at least we must have TP1 or SL. That's just it. So the first trade is going to give us TP3, so you can call that 3R. The second trade is going to give us TP1, so we can call that 1R. So combine that is 4R. The next trade gives us TP3, combine that 7R. Next trade give us TP2, that's 9R. And the next trade give us an SL. So from 9R, this buy trade give us an SL. So we are back at 8R. And we have another sell that give us TP2 to give us 10R. Back to 9R here, since we have another sell that is stop loss. Thank you everyone. Please like the like. Okay, we are out on CRV USDT. I'll check it once we are done. We'll check it when we are done. So back to 9R here. Then we have another buy trade here that gives us TP2. So we are at 11R. That is 11 rewards. Okay. Another trade gives us TP2 again. So we are 13R. Then we have two consecutive trades that gives us stop loss. So we are back to 11R. So that's just it. So within that period to today, if you are risking $1,000 and we are just following everything as strict as it is, like okay, at TP1 you take some profits, TP2 you take some profits, TP3 you take some profits, you should be running at minimum 11 hour right now. But let's say you are being reserved or anything, at least you should have like 5 hour or 6 hour in profit right now. Even if you are just taking trades alone, TP2 to give you a better risk, you will still be in positive R right now, not negative R. So even though we have two stop losses that were consecutive, it wouldn't really have affected you that much. So let's check what is next. Dodge USDT. I think I have some trades on Dodge. Yeah, I have some trades on Dodge, but I don't know. Okay, probably on the lower time frame. Yeah, the trades were on the lower time frame. I think I took some profit on Dodge this morning. I don't know whether profit or loss. But then there was another entry on Dodge on the 1 hour time frame. But we are actually late to the party. So the trade was around 6 a.m. So a lot of trades actually happened around that 6 a.m. this morning, but we're late to this party on Dodge. So we're just going to leave it as it is. So this is actually the entry on Dodge. This is where the entry should have been, this very line. So but now we are not there. So this is the line where Dodge entry should have been. So we're active for that. So we're just going to remove this. So currently Dodge has touched TP1, which means we could de-risk the trade right now. Either we de-risk it and close partials or anything. And you can see that Dodge has been 53% profitable. You can see lots of TP3 and then some SLs. You have TP2, TP3, TP3, some SLs, TP1, TP3. So if you count back, you will see that at the end of the day, Dodge is also profitable. Trading Dodge is also profitable using this system. So that is what Dodge is. Please, once again, do like and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that a lot. And like I said, I promise to come, um, often and often to go live like this so that I can call trades live like this. So if you find any trade on the H1 time frame right now, I'll be calling it. But then no trades yet, other than trades that are already running in profit. So the same for other USDT and I was wondering, I knew I should be in this trade, so I set a limit for other USDT entry on the very line. So, but then my entry was not triggered, but now we are currently at TP1. So I'll be canceling my order on ADA since I am not in the trade. I'll be canceling my order on ADA. Uh, it's painful, Cardano. Thank you. I knew I set a limit this morning on this trade, so I was confused when I didn't find it running in profit. But then it is what it is. So let's just move on. S3, SUI. SUI also gives some entry around 8 p.m. Yesterday. 8 p.m. Nigerian time yesterday. It's currently at CP1. So I'm not sure. No, it should be 8 a.m. Nigerian time today. Sorry, today is 6th September, so it's 8 a.m. Nigerian time today. So most of my trades I entered at 6 a.m. So I was at 8 a.m. I was already out of the house, so I couldn't even take this. So this would have actually been a very good trade as well. It was profit. And now I want you to observe something. The system knew that the market was expected to sell here. Look at this point here. So our system has detected a possible sell here, and it has given us a entry, our target level, and our stop loss. You can see the lines here. So this is supposed to be our entry, this is supposed to be our stop loss. And what the market did was that the market just came, grabs liquidity above the stop loss. So it's took us out, so to say, grab liquidity above the stop loss, and then the market started selling. The market started selling. So as it started selling again, that okay, liquidity has been grabbed, let's get into the market again. So it found a very good entry spot, which is this reversal, this minor reversal here. can see this minor reversal here. So market was like coming from, so the market was coming from here down to here. So this reversal. So as at the time when this market closed, this candle closed, it just signal that we can continue the downtrend and we can actually enter here. So that is why the trade was entered there. As you can see, and now the trade has hit our TP1 level. So that is that one. SUI. SUI, I don't know how people pronounce this thing, but then let's go to link. So there's no trade on link, no trade right now on link. Last entry on link should have been when that was Friday, yesterday, 1700. So, and it was a stop loss, and you can see that this stop loss is actually looking quite like some liquidity grab, and it's not really far, but then this is not why we are here, so we just let it slide. Let's go check ENA. No trades on ENA, nothing to do there. BNB, no trades on BNB right now. I think I had some entry on BNB. I couldn't remember, but I think it was just I had some entry on BNB this morning. It was on the, I think it was on the 1 minute time frame. I think I should be able to find it. I had some entry on BNB this morning on the 1 minute time frame. I hope I still mark that spot because I think yeah, it should be here. I think it's here. Yeah, it was a sell trade. Sure, it was a sell trade. I already removed the what's it called, the sell marker, but then you can see the trade. I entered the sell here and I took my TP3 straight to TP kind of trade. I should have taken this buy as well, but I wasn't checking it as at that moment, and then another sell came in, another TP3, another buy, which actually ended in stop loss. So the system is not false. It tells you when there's TP and when there's stop losses, so that you can, you'll be able to analyze which pair is good for what time frame. And you can see that on the 1 minute time frame, with over 442 trades, we have 54% of those trades hitting our TP1 target, 41% of those trades hitting our TP2 target, 31% of those trades hitting our TP3 target. Now the actual expected win rate to be profitable on TP3, if you are risking 1 to 30% of your trades. So if you have 10 trades, like you enter 10 trades and you're able to win just 3 of them, and the rest, which is 7 trades, goes you win just 2 of them, sorry, 2 of them, and the rest, which is 7 trades, to goes to not, like I say, and you're risking 1 to 3 on all 10 trades, you will still be at break even. You still be at break even. So that is the actual calculation. For TP1, if it is 1 to 1 risk reward ratio, which it is here for our TP1, 50% is your target. You can see down here. I just wouldn't be able to remove that right now because I think the overlay is there and I don't want to waste our time on that. But regardless, you can see how well the system is performing on this stuff. So you can see there's a buy here, it's stop loss, and there's this call for sell. It was taken out, then another call for sell, which later gave us TP3. So which means that for these 2 trades here, which lost, this one and this one here, this TP3 alone has cover for them, and even give us something to go on with. Then we get another TP3, another TP1, another TP3. So on the 1 minute time frame, if we are to be taking trades together on the 1 minute time frame, then which means we'll actually be online for a long period of time and do stuff like that maybe next week thereabouts. We can see for the past 4 trades there has been losses upon losses. Now this is where a lot of people actually give up because they feel like, why would you have losses upon losses? But then before then we've had profits upon profits earlier on. So I just try to show you as openly as possible what the system is all about. So the consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And moreover, this is 1 minute time frame. We all understand that the 1 minute time frame is very noisy. So an advisable time frame for us to come time frame. So and also, but then that's not why we are here. So let's just get back to our current time frame, which is the 1 hour time frame. So we don't have any trade here on BNB USDT for now. So we're just going to go to AVAX. AVAX, we already have trade running on AVAX, and I can observe that it seems trades are going back to my entry. I don't know. Yeah, trades went back to my entry. I don't know why, but then I'm not moved. I'll just wait to see it out. I've shown you AVAX before. AVAX has given me like $1,000 thereabout. If it is now back to my entry, I just want to see what it will end up with. So I guess that's why CRV was able to give me break even back then. All right, so this is Pepe. All right, Pepe has given us entry before, but then Pepe has neither hit our TP nor our sell. So Pepe is still a good trade to sell right now. It's still a good sell right now. So I'll be entering Pepe sell right now. I'll be buying Pepe. Sorry, I'll be selling Pepe. You can call for now since I'm selling Pepe. All right, let me position this very well properly. All right, so this is going to be my entry. My target is 1 to 3 risk reward, and then we're going to create a limit order. So I'll be risking for Pepe here, since it's 1 to 3 on each one. I'm risking just 0.5% of the account. This is going to be around $500 thereabouts. Excuse me. This is going to be around $500 thereabout. And the reason why I actually chose to take a lower risk is because this is not the exact spot where the first entry were called. All right. I think another trade of mine is at either HTP or SL. We'll check those ones later. So this is the initial entry, but I'm some hours late in. But because it has not hit TP1, neither has it hit our SL, and it's still around the entry point. That is why I decided to get into Pepe right now. So my limit order is still there on Pepe, and let us see how it works out. So let us check Arbitrum, which is ARB. Thank you for guys for being active. I'm happy. We have 5 people active right now. I'm very happy with the 5 people that are very active right now. And you can also share the link to the channel, and please subscribe to the channel as well. I love you. So we have nothing on Arbitrum. So let's just move on. AVE, nothing on AVE. Let's move on. Let's check Penguin. Penguin, nothing on Penguin. Move on. Dots. Stop loss on Pepe. Just like that, modified, which means my trade on Pepe has been triggered. My trade on Pepe has been triggered. Yeah, my trade on Pepe has been triggered. Limit order executed. So we are currently in Pepe trade right now. Dot, let's check dot. Nothing on dot as well. Alright. Bonk. Alright, we got an entry on Bonk. Very nice sell entry. Currently at TP2. Wow, very nice sell entry on Bonk. But then we are late to the party. So the time Bonk trade was called was around 1 p.m. Nigerian time. Yeah, 1 a.m. Sorry, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Nigerian time. Right now is 1500. So 1 a.m. Nigerian time. That is in the very deep of the night. So I'm still planning on automating the system so that it can, take trades even when I'm not there. But for now, would maintain staying active like this. And I don't know. This is probably my first time I'll be using YouTube Shorts live, and I don't know if you guys are putting some comments down I'm unable to respond to right now. I don't know. Let me check. I don't even know which of them is I'm doing right now, but then it's not showing me. I just want to see if I'm able to give you guys reply to your comment in case you are commenting, but I don't know if I'm able to. I can't see it down here right now. But let's just proceed to the purpose why we are here. So say SEI. Yeah, we are currently on a trade on say. We have break even on say. We have taken partials on say. So whatever say it gives us right now, we'll take it. We don't care. We're already in profit on say already. So for now, we're just going to let's say do what it wants to do. Okay, so then let's move to each bar. No entry on each bar. Okay, no entry on each bar. Checked. Let's check Shiba. We are currently in Shiba trade. Yeah, Shiba trade. We have hit TP1. We have taken something out. And we have break even. And this is the kind of what's it called? The kind of pair I've actually been looking for. Now, for instance, even if there's an entry on this pair, I wouldn't be taking it. Now, if you ask me why, the reason is because from the statistics we have down here, you can see that we have a total trade of 237 on the H1 time frame to be more precise, and TP1 were just 48%. We could not even break even if we take if we took sorry, we could not even break even if we took the old 237 trades. Would currently still be in losses. So though if we are to consider the TP2 and the TP3, will be in profit. But then my main criteria is that the TP1 must be above 50% RR, That's my main criteria. I hope that my network is streaming as fast as possible. Hope I'm not lagging. Please, you guys can actually put all these things in comment section for me so that I will be able to check it later. All right. Okay, so let's proceed. So for this, you can see down here it says moderate. It's not even saying so because it's 48% is moderate, but then they are not the kind of trades I take. All right. So this is TRX. I had some trades in TRX today. I think I don't know. I think it was a sell trade, and when it hits TP1, I don't know. I think it's probably on a lower time frame. I guess it was on a lower time frame. Let me check. Let me check the 5 minutes. I know it's either 5 minutes. It's probably going to be around the 5 minutes or the yeah. It was the 5 minutes time frame. I had my sell here, and I had my 1 to 3 risk reward. Sure, TP3 was just the result for TRX. That was just TRX for me there. So after that, TRX gave another sell signal, another buy signal, TP3, another sell signal, TP3. So we can see that on the 5 minutes time frame, TRX is being really, really profitable. 56% of our trade gets into TP1. That reminds me, I want to show you something on XLM. XLM on the 1 hour time frame. Let's get back to the 1 hour time frame. XLM, which is Stellar, if I'm right. Yeah, I guess we can say it's not profitable. But then if we check other time frames, there's a chance that it might be profitable on other time frames. For instance, it's profitable on H4 time frame. So when we are using this kind of system, we have to be fixed on what time frame we are using. For instance, it's also profitable on the daily time frame. This takes a lot of time before it materializes. So it has 57% win rate on the daily time frame. Then the 1 minute time frame is also profitable. You can see the 1 minute time frame is as well profitable for us if we are trading on those 1 minute time frame as well. Likewise, the 5 minutes, I guess, yeah, 5 minutes also profitable. The 15 minutes is what? 15 minutes is not profitable. So I have strict time frames for strict reasons. Okay, so if I know that I'll be on my chart for a while, I'll probably just enter trades on 5 minutes and 1 minute time frame. And though 1 minute is a little bit noisy, but then up to 30 minutes time frame is still good for this pair. 30 minutes time frame is still good, but then the 1 hour time frame is a no-no, which is what we are using right here now. So it's a no-no. So TRX on 1 hour signaled a sell. I was not active when this sell was called because this sell was called around, it was yesterday, 3 p.m. This is like 24 hours ago. So it has hit TP1. It has hit TP1 already, but then I found another entry within a much smaller time frame, which is the 5 minutes time frame, and then I just got my 1 to 3 risk reward, and I'm out of TRX for now. OP has actually hit our TP1 before, and I think I was not active when it did. Yes, I was not active when it did. I couldn't even break even when I was supposed to break even. So OP is currently running against us. It was running for us before, but now it's running against us. So we're just going to wait, see what OP does. Maybe OP is going to hit SL later. But then this trade is going to be counted as TP because TP1 already hits. So I was just not active. That is not the fault of the system. That is my fault. So CRV has taken us out on SL. And it's painful. It's quite painful that CRV was actually very close to our CP, but within the next, I don't know, something happened within that last hour and pushed CRV to this massive legs up. So CRV was actually profitable for us earlier, but then we're out of CRV and we're out of it. Trading is a game of numbers and losses are inevitable. So I'm not bothered. So let's check Uni, which is the native coin of Uniswap. So Uniswap, there's no entry. We just move on. Injection or injective, I don't even know. No trade, so we move on. Weave, we are currently on a trade on Weave, and we are still running in that trade. We have hit our TP1, we have break even, so we are good on Weave. FET, we are good on FET as well. It's TP1, we have break even. Atom, no trade on Atom. Excuse me. Last trade on Atom was a sell, and that was yesterday around 1800 about. Excuse me, around 16 or so 1800 about. So there's no trade on Atom. And Um, let me check Aptos. Aptos is running in profits, but we're not in the trade. So that is all. That's about 30 PS that we just checked so far. From BTC to BTC is about 30 PS. So and right now, um, I think I probably just want to check our running trades. Let's check the running trades. So from about $6,000 profitable running trades, we are currently down to um like down to $1,000 profitably running trades. So it's still not a bad thing. It's still not a bad thing. These are the trades I took partials, but then CRV is just $494 negative. So which means for say and trades like say and TRX, this is the TRX I think I took. Yeah, I took on 5 minutes time frame, so my risk was very, very small. My risk was about $20 thereabout. Okay, so that's just it. So we have 9 positions running. This is the paper we just entered, and this is from yesterday, the forex market. So and then this is OP. We are in. Sol, we are still in. Sol is still very much in profit for us. Asai is still in profit. FET is in profit. Weave is in profit. Ship is in profit. Avax is in negative. Wow. Avax actually, I don't know. Let me check. I knew Avax just jumped to the negative because Avax was in positive before. Avax just joined the negative gang. It's okay. So I'll probably just come back later in the day to give you guys updates on how these trades are running. Once again, I am TechySam, and please, like I said earlier on, let's if you have anything, just comment. I'll check the comment section later. I'll be able to reply you. I'm on, like I said, honestly, I'm just getting used to getting live streaming, and there are some features I might probably not get understand just yet, so my apologies for that. Please do like the videos, subscribe to the channel, switch on post notifications, and when we go live again, we'll be there together. So and let me check. I think right now on live is Pepe. It's Pepe. We enter Pepe, we're right now on live, so let's check Pepe. And we enter Pepe. Pepe is also taking the it seems to be taking the dimension that all other like-minded peers are taking. Just giving the bullish momentum. But then I'm not bothered. I'm not really concerned about that. But if we want to get more trades right now, I'll probably just jump down to the 5 minutes time frame for trades I'll be willing to manage myself. I just jump to the 5 minutes time frame. For instance, within the moment of the time we started this conversation, I mean this live session, we have had Pepe give us a trade, which is at 12:55. 12:55. That's 3 p.m. I guess. Okay, we're not yet live as at that time. We're not yet live. But then the trade is currently at TP2. So we can just take a run through all our pairs again. Let's start from BTC USD to see if we can find entries on the M5 time frame. Yeah, BTC just gave some TP1, and then some sells, some buys, some profits. So let's check it. Any trade on hits. Okay, it signals a buy trade. Yeah, a very valid buy trade is still on it. I just want to confirm how has it been today. So it has been 50.9% profitable on this time frame. 50.9 is still below 50, which is like break even. So I probably prefer a peer that gives me at least 55% profitability. At least 55%. So for now, I'll just keep this. I'll skip it. And then if I look back, of course, we could see a lot of TP, and I'm not really getting the vibes I want from it. So let's check Sol. Sol has been a good boy to me today. I'm not going to lie to you. So look at Sol. There was an entry here that it's TP1 already. So we could not enter this again even if we want to. We are not entering this again even if we want to. Except it's going to give us a sell. Moreover, it is not profitable on M5 time frame. You can see that we have a 49% win rate, so we are never going to take it at all. XRP 44% win rate. I'll skip. Dodge 52% win rate. It's fair, yeah, it's fair, but then it's not what we want. Now you can look at how close we were to hitting our stop loss on this, but then the stop loss did not touch. It just did not touch. It just did not touch. So you can see the low here. The low here is at 0.21375. Okay, let me see. So it's exactly on the line. It's exactly on the line, but it did not cross. It did not cross. That is why this trade was not regarded as SL. It did not cross that line. It was exactly on the line. I guess it is exactly on the line. It is exactly on the line. Either way, Dodge for now is less than 55% as well. Ada 51% are not trade. Siri 51% are not trade. Okay. Link 50% a trade. And the trade is actually looking good. But I have a reservation about this trade. The I think the RR is giving me on this trade is low. One is 50.19. And of course the last buy trade was profitable, but then I'm not taking this, man. It's 50.19, 50.36. I don't know why. But this trade is looking good. I'm going to be honest, this trade is looking juicy to me. This trade is looking juicy to me. One, we are in an uptrend already. You can see that there's a lot of CP3 and CP2s, few SLs. There's about 4 SLs. So just CP2 will take care of it, giving us around 9 hours left to take home. Then this is another trade that is sitting perfectly within our hand. Hey, let's just take this, man. Let's take this because everything is aligning. It is still profitable, but then okay, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it then because I feel like we could take the trade, but then I feel like if we take the trade, that would mean me breaking my trading rules. So 59%, I could take this trade now. Yeah, I could take this BNB. I think I already took some BNB today. I did very early this morning. But then if I sell on that trade on BNB right now, I could take it. And if you look at it, we've had 4 straight consecutive stop losses. 4 consecutive stop losses. And what's most painful is that look at this kind of stop loss here. It's just a kind of liquidity sweep. The swept this kind of clean sweep and then straight to TP3, straight, like straight. Look at this as well. Look at this cell. Look at this cell. Just a clean sweep, sweep it all, and then down to cell. Down to about what's it? TP1, TP2, TP3 as well. TP3 as well. So it's painful. These things are painful. This one as well is looking like a liquidity sweep again. But then let's move on. We've got no entry right now, so we're not even entering the trade right now. I'm currently at negative 700 on Avax. Avex, where are you going now? Come on, boy. Come on, boy. 50%. No entry. 52 touch TP2. Let's just slide on it. 5 minutes time frame. Okay, this is a buy trade, 54.7%, which is fair. Very fair. Very, very fair. So I think I should I'll take this. I guess I'll take this. I'll take this. This makes sense. This really, really makes sense. What's that? Okay, so let's take the buy. My margin here is going to be 100 USD. So my margin is going to be 100 USD since I'm buying like I'm buying and my stop loss is going to be here. This is $173. Then my TP is going to be here 326 $326. Just reduce this 153 326. So that's around 1 to 3. Oh, my bad. My bad. I don't know why. So we're in the trade and it's already printing few greens. Let's see how the trade goes. A bit up USDT. So I'm not even going to check more than that. AV have or have moderate, so it's less than 50%. Nothing to check here. Same thing for Penguin. Nothing to check on Penguin as well. Please like, follow. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, guys. We are too late for Dot. Currently, currently enjoying TP2. Bonk 51% is small. SLs are plenty, so we are going to get to SEI. Say USDT is currently at TP2. We already have our own entry, which is a sell entry, which is from the H1 time frame. But this buy entry here is from the M5 time frame. So we're just going to let it slide because we don't need it. Because we don't need it. And you observe that most of the buy trades are actually the ones hitting the SL because they are not aligning with what the higher time frame is saying. That's just it. So For instance, only this current buy is at TP2, which is locked in profit. But then the two buys before, I guess the two buys, no, just one buy and one sell. And this sell here actually was taken out like a liquidity sweep, but then did not even get to TP1 later. So it is what it is. Let's check each bar. Each bar give a buy trade. I won't take this buy trade for two reasons. One, our win rate on each bar is very low, 45%, and then the what's it called? I observed that this is not one-to-one risk reward. So the trade was forced by a push. I know there was a push. I don't know what it is in the crypto world since I'm live here. I'm not even streaming. I'm not checking news as well, but I know there's something in the crypto world that cost them more. So this is 55%. This is a very profitable pair for this time frame, which is the 5 minutes time frame Shiba, But then there's no entry, so we just keep. XLM is at 55%. There's no entry currently. So it's very profitable at this time frame. But currently there is no entry. So we're just going to skip. We've not even gotten any entry. I think we've gotten just one trade on the 5 minutes time frame. Yeah. TRX. TRX is not that stressful. It's not a stressful pair. Honestly, it's just a gentle pair on the 5 minutes time frame. Just a very gentle pair. So we can see that it is in 5 minutes time frame. Look at the trades are mostly TP3, TP3, TP3. So you not too like stress at all. Just give me what you want to give me and move on. Like let my people go, man. That is how TRX behaves. Alright, let's just go on. OP USDT. USDT is giving a buy, but then this buy here seems like a forced buy. I'm observing that a lot of forced buy are happening, which is a deliberate push towards the collapse market side. But secondly, it is on this time frame, OP is currently at 49.5%, so it's not something we would want to take. CRV took us out, and then look at it, it just went up, taking everyone out, and then it's falling back down. But then there's no trade on even the 5 minutes time frame, so we just keep it. Uni trade, yes, yes, there's a buy trade, but then it has its CP2, so we cannot business with the trades anymore. It's fair. INJ USDT, no trade, and also the win rate is not good. With USDT, very it's a fair win rate, not too good, but then the win rate is still great. It's not bad. It's not bad. And also, we already have trade running on with the trade running about $180. We have already break even. So let us see how well it goes. Fiat USDT, almost the same thing as with a very good win rate here. But then currently we are we're out of locks on trades here. So we're out of locks because we are late to the party. We have picked our sell here and then wait for the market to do its thing. Probably take our TP3 here. But then we'll probably not even take the trade at all because the sell is a forced sell. I call something a forced sell when I observe that the stop loss is trying to be behind the a very long candle. So let me see if I could just use some other things to explain. Okay, let me find. I need to find a very good example which will be clearer. Okay, I promise if I find examples going forward, I'll show you. We don't find any here. Atom, atom, sell. Of course, this is a forced sell. You can observe that this is where the stop loss is. But this is not really forced because the volume is not going to be much. But then I think it's still forced. Yeah, it's a forced sell. Even though it's TP3, it's a forced sell. There are trades I won't take, and even if I'm taking it, my risk reward is still going to be my risk per trade. Sorry, my risk per trade is still going to be 1%. So, but then my risk reward ratio will drop because it's not 1 to 1. This is a 1 to 1 reward ratio. All right, APT, which is last but not the least, nothing to even check here. So for now, that's going to be all, guys. Like I said earlier on, this is the 5 minutes time frame BTC USD, but no entry. No entry, 57%. Like they're the king of coins. 57%, but there are no entry. So, guys, like I said, if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Please like the video. This is about 55 minutes that we've been live together. Please like the video. Comment, give your comments. I would surely reply after the video is processed and it's posted publicly. I'll surely reply. And if you want to get how to, if you are bothered about how to, get in touch with me, in the description of this video, I left my link to WhatsApp and to Telegram. Both of the links get to me. So just send me a DM and then we can discuss going forward. So thank you guys for having me. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Thank you for the 5 likes. Thank you for the two active followers. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next live session. Hopefully this evening or tomorrow, whichever one it is, we just have the recap of what the old trade it is. Either tomorrow or this evening or Monday morning, where we are preparing for the new trading day, or whatever one it is. Thank you guys for being here once again. Please, once again, like, comment, and comment to whatever it is you want, and subscribe to the channel so that you can please switch on notification as well, so that when I'm live, you'll be notified and we can trade together. Thank you guys, and do have a nice day.